is the extent of our hurricane.
It's a big day for Miss Cricket.
Wow, he is super cute.
Look who's here.
What are we gonna do?
Oh my gosh.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love.
Okay. Every time I come out, I have to make sure I'm like listening because they've all been coming in really strong heats this season. If I hear screaming, I know somebody is in heat. And it's pretty good right now. Yesterday, Wednesday was screaming like crazy, so we put her out in the pasture, and this is what happened.
You guys, this is so funny. Wednesday is in heat, and she is like glued to the fence where Radar and Romeo are. Do you love them? They're pretty cute. So what I want to do is I want to let Radar out. We're going to see what he does with a gallon heat. I put him back in for a little bit of a break. Look who's here. There you go. That girl is in heat.
So Wednesday's in the pasture with Radar right now. They didn't ever breed. He's not really tall enough, poor guy. But he definitely likes her, and this is good training for him to learn what a doe in strong heat is like. Also, Wednesday doesn't really like Radar. She has been annoyed with him, which is funny. She definitely prefers Romeo. That is so funny. But it's good training for him, and I'm not breeding her this heat, so she can bully him a little bit. Keep trying, buddy. We gotta hold off on Wednesday. We're not breeding Wednesday just yet. But today is the big day for Miss Cricket. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Just her, just her. Get up there. Come on. A few of you asked if Cricket being really big is gonna prevent her from getting pregnant. Are you new here? Do you not remember I tried to get her to lose weight? She did lose a little weight, but it's back, plus a little extra. Okay, Cricket, we're shooting for a strong heat. No treats today, okay? Let's do this one first. Give me your shoulder. Let's go that back. Let's find it. Okay. All right, so we pulled the cedar out. We're done with that. We gave her a shot of something called PG 600, which is gonna help stimulate follicle development, and hopefully in the next day or two, she'll go into a nice, strong heat. At which point we will be breeding her to Romeo. That will be a fun pairing. I think it'll take, but yeah, she's chunky. She's a chunky girl. A few people have asked if I'm nervous at all with Radar breeding the girls and like introducing some sort of infection. Not in the slightest, not worried about that at all. When they start their heats in the fall, they're either being bred or they're pregnant and they won't go into heat, therefore he won't breed them. He'll only breed the girls first if they let him and if they're in heat. And if they were in heat, I would be probably breeding them anyways. So he's gonna live with the herd hopefully every beginning of the fall and help me determine who's in heat. But he's hopefully gonna be able to detect them in heat first before I can. My entire herd is clean, free of diseases, tested every year. There's nothing that I'm concerned about as far as him being with the girls during breeding season. No more concern than I'd have with any other buck, which is 0. But honestly, poor dude's a little short, so I'm not really sure if he'll be able to breed them ever on his own. He is really short. For a Nigerian, tiny. I always have a dilemma when it comes to shoes because I want fashion, but I also want them to be comfortable. And I'm loving these Vessi shoes. Here's the thing that's best about them. They pair with any type of outfit. So if you're just wanting to go about your regular day, or if you want to dress up, they go with anything. They're also super durable. They have waterproof Dymatex technology, which means they're gonna stay dry all day, no matter what weather you're in. Whether you're out walking around when it's hot and dusty, or if it's rainy and wet, you will stay nice and dry, especially with their moisture wicking socks. These shoes were made for me because they're zero hassle, slip on, easy to wear anywhere. They're also really easy to clean. So if you ever get any mud or dirt on them, a simple wipe and they are good to go. As we head into the fall weather, which can be somewhat unpredictable, if you're looking for something fashionable, but that's also comfortable and durable, you've got to try the Vessi weekend shoes. Oh, they also have a lot of perks. There's free shipping on orders over $110. There's a 1-year warranty on your shoes, plus worry-free 30-day returns and exchanges. You can enjoy 15% off your first order when you order through my link or scan the QR code here. So step into fall ready with waterproof, versatile Vessi weekend sneakers. You can shop now at vessi.com/weedhamreap and enjoy 15% off your first pair with a 1-year warranty and 30-day hassle-free returns. Try them out. They're gonna be your new favorite shoe.
Well, this was the extent of our hurricane. We didn't have a hurricane. Everybody was so upset because was projected to come into this area, and I know that's crazy to say that we were upset, but it's just we wanted rain. Yeah, we wanted rain. We wanted a little bit of rain from the hurricane, but we didn't get anything.
Just like a little bit of rain.
But a few of you said that my pears are not going to be able to be ripened on the tree, that I have to take them off, and I have to ripen them inside in a bag.
Look at that one, it's huge.
Good job. Okay, Kevin's gonna pick all of them for me. Okay.
It's so weird, they're all right at the same
4
height.
pears. Now we did prune this back in January, but it grew really tall throughout the summer. And I thought you're not supposed to prune throughout the growing season, so that's why we didn't prune it. But in January, we'll do it again. Maybe we'll get more next year. Let those ripen.
Okay, this is a big week because we're watching for does in heat that we don't want to be in heat. So not Violet quite yet because we just AI'd her like 2 weeks ago. But Twyla here, she's an exciting one because she's supposed to come into heat this week. And if she comes into heat, she's not pregnant. But so far, there's been no signs. So crossing my fingers that when we bred her with Count, when we did the AI, that it took. So we will see. She's an exciting one for sure. Holding my breath a little bit with her. And don't forget, we bred River here to Pokey. So we did a live breeding with her because we only got 2 bucklings from her and Pokey last year, and I really want a doeling. I want to see what kind of udder is produced from that pairing. So we're also watching River this week, which I know it's kind of gross, you guys. I'm so used to this. I literally look at this all day, every day. So when it's all shrunken in, that's how I know, okay, we're good. Her milk hasn't gone down. And that's our first indication that she's pregnant. About 3 weeks after a goat is bred is when we're on like heat watch, because we want to see, are they coming back into heat, which means they weren't bred, or have they settled? We call it settled. So are they good? Have they settled? Are they bred? Are they pregnant? And I think River is, because she is just not acting like she's coming back into heat. So if her and Twyla don't come into heat this week, that's a great sign. That means River's pregnant by Pokey, and that means Twyla's pregnant by Count. Boom, done. But we'll see. We gotta wait. We gotta see. Okay. Time to feed the little hungry monsters. Are you so hungry you want your bottles? These babies are bottle monsters. Patience. Oh my gosh. Well, I gotta sit down. I gotta sit down. Here you go. Here you go. Find one you like. Find one you like. Oh my gosh. No, this one. This one, this one, this one. There we go. All right. That was actually pretty easy today. This is how you bottle feed 4 babies and 1 biter. But I'm so glad that Lulu is friendly. I was actually pretty worried about it. I thought, oh no, I don't want a wild goat. Because girl, you gotta be my show girl and you gotta be my friendly girl. One trick, if you have a really wild doe and you don't know what to do and you've tried everything, is you can take their kids right at birth and bottle feed the kids, and then she will bond to you, and you spend more time with her, and you milk her, and you feed her, and you take care of her during that time after she's delivered. I know it's sad, but that will absolutely turn a wild goat into a more tame goat. But I'm glad I don't have to do that with her. She came around, she's friendly, because I really do prefer the hybrid method over straight bottle feeding. You finished it. You were fast this time. Good job. Good job. You guys are all great at that. Just a minute. 1, 2. There you go. Enjoy. Now I know we only have 3 chickens left. Can you believe it? Just over the years, they've sort of died off and I haven't replenished the flock, but I need to. I just haven't gotten around to it. I know I built this huge, beautiful chicken coop, except these vines died right behind me, and I will do it. I'm in a goat raising mode right now, but I do want more chickens. In fact, I should order some now because this is the best time to ship through the mail, right when it isn't too hot, but it's warm. Maybe I'll order them and I'll get them shipped in like a month or so. That'll be the perfect time.
Well, well, well. Somebody is in heat today. Cricket! Oh my goodness! Finally! She's at the very corner, screaming to get by the bucks. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Cricket in this area over here. Then I'm gonna go get Romeo and bring him in this little area. And hopefully we can do this without Kevin because he's not home right now. Although Ethan is, he's doing school, but I think I could grab Ethan if I need him, so we'll see. Okay, let's see, where's the best place? Oh, next to the wall is good. Okay, so Radar's out there, he knows Cricket's in heat. He's already trying to jump her. Oh my gosh, Romeo, are you so excited? This is your first time. He is so skinny. He's getting taller though. All right. Wow. He is super cute. He is super cute. Okay, let's see what they do together. Well, she's definitely in standing heat. Oh, Romeo's so excited. You're little though. We're definitely gonna have to put you on the platform. Gotta let them court a little bit here. He's gotta smell her. Talk to her. Oh, she's loving it right now. We're too short, we need the platform. Oh my gosh, I set up this whole platform and he just did it without needing the platform. He's better than his dad. He's definitely better than Daddy. Good job. I want him to get used to me being with him though, like being hand bred, so that when we collect him, he'll collect well. So I'm actually he'll probably wait about 10 minutes and then try again. So I'm gonna stay really close to them so that he is used to me. Good job. Good job, Romeo. So some bucks really don't like when the breeder is involved. And that can be a bad thing because if you need to hand breed or like help out the doe or like, you know, position her lower or something. And if the buck will just not let you do it, that's really frustrating. Dang, he just bred her again without needing any help. So he is a good boy. Good job, Romeo. I don't think he really cares about me that I'm here, so I think he'll do fine at the collection. That was a good practice. All right, we let her get bred twice. And because I really want doelings, we're gonna stop. I know it's like, oh, we didn't breed her in the past, she had trouble in the past, but as I look back, those 2 heats that didn't do well, those were definitely weak heats, and this is really strong. So I think we're good. I'm gonna put them back. Come on. Well done, you did it. Good job. We don't have to worry about Romeo. He can definitely reach the girls. I don't know why Pokey can't. He's distracted. I don't know why he can't do it. Distracted and yeah, he has bad aim. He gets the girls pregnant eventually, but okay, so Romeo and Cricket, this is what they're gonna look like. This is what babies are gonna look like probably. And I'm calling this a win. Nice strong heat. Didn't have to help breed. And that's how you breed a goat. Come on.
Come on, Barbie.
It's Lulu. Okay. Today's an exciting day because we get to ultrasound Lulu and see if she is pregnant. Okay, I'm really excited about this one because this is a combination of Lulu and Pokey. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Let's see. There we go. We got it.
Oh, like 3?
Yeah, some good sacks. It's a little early, it's 29 days, and I thought maybe we wouldn't see as many, but yeah, we've got a lot of good sacks. Her line, she was one of 4. Let's see, let's get up there. Look. She was one of 4, so maybe there'll be more. Hard to get a good view of it. I see it at least 2, maybe 3, so
Pregnant
good
Barbie.
job, it worked. Okay.
Is there a pregnant Barbie doll?
Her name is Lulu. Okay, so I want to ultrasound Daphne one more time because I'm not confident on what I saw last time. Like there were, I think I said 2, at least 2, maybe 3, but they were kind of like, they weren't as formed as the first one I saw. So we're gonna bring her up real quick because I'm gonna hit the time where I can't ultrasound her any longer. So let's just do it right now, real quick. Let's just see, let's make a final decision on Daphne. All right, come on, Daphne.
She likes coming up here.
Yeah, she does. She likes treats. Okay, hold on. Here I am. Okay, so do you see the other sacks there?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that one moving in that one. You
Oh,
see that?
it's huge, yeah.
It's really big. See, if I turn it, it's like way big. And these other ones just don't look
No.
quite as big, so I don't know if she's like, let's hold it there and see if something's moving in this one.
Come on, Daphne.
Yeah, I don't know if there's something in those other sacks or if she resorbed.
Yeah, they look empty.
I don't know, they just don't look quite big enough.
Yeah. With this one being that big.
Yeah, with that one right there being really big and moving around.
And the other one's a bit bigger.
Yeah, they're still there, but like, unless they're like the other way, the other angle, you know, like a tube, like we're looking on the,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to be, it's just gonna have to be up in the air because I can't just keep ultrasounding her. They get more squished in there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Daphne is possibly gonna just have 1. I'm gonna say 1 to 2 because,
Ugh.
1 to 3 maybe. I don't know if we get really lucky, but
Okay, Daphne.
it's hard to know for sure, but that's what we got.
We'll allow it.
So Daphne's only given me bucklings the last 2 years, and I really don't want this one to be a buckling. What are we gonna do?
Oh my gosh, she really has.
Come on, Daphne, give me a doeling.
Yeah, don't you want a pretty little doeling?
The one silver lining with your kids growing up and leaving you is that you can make whatever you want for dinner. So tonight, I'm making beans. Because nobody in this family likes beans, but I love them. So I've soaked them for only about 4 hours, and I'm gonna cook them in the pressure cooker, which is way faster than on the stove. We'll get it started. It'll take about 25 minutes or so, and then we're gonna get started on some cornbread. That's another thing that my kids don't like. They don't like beans and cornbread. I grew up on this stuff. It's amazing.
Now, the argument in our family is whether a sweet cornbread or a regular cornbread is better, but I always go for the sweet cornbread. I want it to be a little bit sweet because it's a nice contrast to your spicy, salty chili, right? Anyway, for this recipe, we're gonna do flour, cornmeal, sugar, baking powder, salt, mix that up. Then our wet ingredients will be olive oil, milk, a couple eggs, and some butter. We'll mix those two together, pour it into a greased skillet, and cook that while we're making the chili. This chili is going to be a little bit healthier. I'm going to go with some ground turkey. So I sauteed a shallot, put some ground turkey in there, added a bunch of chili spices as you do, along with a can of diced green chilies and some tomato paste. Now I'm not going to use diced tomatoes in this. I don't know. It didn't sound good to me. But once we've got that all mixed together, we'll add the broth and then we'll bring that to a boil. Once the beans are done, I'll just add that together. Oh, freshly cooked beans are so, so good. And then finally, I'm going to add a little cornstarch slurry because this is a little bit liquidy for my type of chili. I like a hearty, chunky, thick chili. And look at that cornbread. How could you not love this? Now, I agree. When you make it sweet, it's sort of like just cake, but it's a good cake and it goes perfectly with your chili. So there's my chili. There's my perfect cornbread that I'm gonna slather with butter. And yeah, take that, college kids. I'm gonna enjoy this bowl of chili. Thanks for joining us in today's video. Everything has been working out really great, so hopefully next week we'll see if our first AI took, then we'll move on to the rest of the doughs getting bred. So I'm very happy with how everything is going, holding my breath, hopefully everything keeps going well. But next week we're gonna prepare for the buck collection that's coming up. And I also was thinking I need to send Lydia a package from home because, well, I'll tell you in the next video. In the meantime, we're gonna be cleaning up the backyard, getting ready for all of the breeders to come over and for all of us to collect our bucks here at our house. It's gonna be a little bit crazy. And then we'll move on to the rest of the breeding. So if you wanna watch the video on the AI that I did on Twyla, which I think actually was my best one yet, you can go ahead and watch that here.